to September that your teams are never ready to play the first 2 to 3 weeks of the season. In 12 games for the first 2 weeks of the season, spanning 6 years, this man is 1-11. Joe Burrow is 1-4. Why? What the hell is going on? The season starts in early September. I will say this. This is great news for Shedeur Sanders. Because Cleveland had given the impression, hey, we don't mind having 4 quarterbacks on the roster when everybody was saying, what are you doing? It's really supposed to be 3. And so you trade Kenny Pickett, and now you've got the 3 that you have. So immediately, in the immediate aftermath of that putrid performance this past weekend, Shedeur Sanders basically, they basically said, hey, you're on this roster. We believe in you. We're going to continue to develop you. We have faith in you, et cetera, et cetera.
Stephen A. Smith didn't hold back, blasting Joe Burrow for always struggling in season openers. He pointed out that while Burrow is one of the league's top quarterbacks, he always seems flat and lacking fire when the season kicks off. According to Stephen A., it's the same problem every single year, and Burrow has to fix it now. But that's not all. Stephen A. went even further, warning that if Burrow doesn't deliver against the Browns this season, Shedeur Sanders could step in and completely steal the spotlight. He even dropped the bomb that Sanders might actually be better than Burrow. Shocking, right? So the real question is, what's really behind Burrow's constant season opener problems? Is he just one bad start away from missing the playoffs altogether?
You're missing playoffs by 1 game or whatever. You're losing to the Patriots last year for. And you scored 10 points with Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase in the lineup. How'd that happen? With the Eagles or anybody else? I'm looking at this record right now with Joe Burrow. 1-4 record.
Stephen A. Smith didn't stop there. He dropped a shocking stat. Joe Burrow has thrown just 1 touchdown in his last 4 season openers. That's right, only 1 touchdown in 4 years. For a quarterback with Burrow's talent and hype, that kind of performance raises huge red flags. With all the expectations on his shoulders, this trend is nothing short of alarming. Sure, Burrow has proven he can deliver in clutch moments, but the season opener has been his kryptonite. The Bengals need their star quarterback to set the tone early, especially in such a crucial game to start the year. Stephen A. went further, saying Burrow's lack of intensity in season openers might not just be bad luck. It could reveal a deeper issue that prevents him from finding his rhythm when it matters most. Meanwhile, after the recent trade involving Kenny Pickett, Stephen A. Smith weighed in, saying the move sends a bold message from the Browns. They are all in on Shedeur Sanders. He believes the trade proves Cleveland is giving Sanders a golden opportunity to prove himself, especially with a chance to go head-to-head against Joe Burrow in the season opener. According to Stephen A., moving Pickett shows the Browns' confidence in Sanders and their determination to see him rise to the challenge. The quarterback situation in Cleveland is shifting fast, and this move could completely change Sanders' career. Stephen A. even claimed that Sanders could flat-out outplay Burrow in Week 1. Stephen A. Smith doubled down, saying this move is a crystal-clear sign that Shedeur Sanders is climbing the ranks. He pointed out that even before the final preseason game, Sanders had already jumped ahead of Dillon Gabriel on the depth chart. Aside from a few minor bumps, Stephen noted, Shedeur has stayed focused, worked hard, and kept his composure, proving he's ready for the spotlight.
I'll say this. This is great news for Shedeur Sanders. Because Cleveland had given the impression, hey, we don't mind having 4 quarterbacks on the roster when everybody was saying, what are you doing? It's really supposed to be 3. And so you trade Kenny Pickett, and now you've got the 3 that you have. So immediately, in the immediate aftermath of that putrid performance this past weekend, Shedeur Sanders basically, they basically said, hey, you're on this roster. We believe in you. We're going to continue to develop you. We have faith in you, et cetera, et cetera.
Effectively, Shedeur Sanders is now locked in and laser-focused on taking his game to the next level. The Browns clearly see his potential and are banking on him to grow into a dominant, game-changing quarterback. With the season opener right around the corner, Stephen A. Smith stressed that Sanders will be lining up head-to-head with Joe Burrow. And this showdown could be the defining moment where Sanders proves just how far he's come, and maybe even exposes Burrow's weaknesses in the process.
He really hasn't done it. I mean, he hasn't gotten in any trouble. I mean, he hasn't been saying the wrong things. He hasn't been a less than a model citizen focused on, being the best that he can be. He hasn't done anything. So I think that when we look at it, he's going in there, he's working hard, he's trying to improve.
Interview. Stephen A. Smith didn't stop there. He pointed out how quickly the situation has changed in just the past week. He explained that while Shedeur Sanders had already been climbing the Browns' depth chart thanks to his performances and clear potential, recent moves have completely flipped the story. Still, Stephen stressed that with the Browns showing this new level of trust, Shedeur now has the perfect chance to prove he's ready to take over and deliver at a much higher level. This is his moment to prove he's not just another young quarterback, but one who can rise to the occasion and shatter expectations. Possibly even at the expense of Joe Burrow.
On and he's working hard. He's trying to improve every day. He's saying all the right things, trying to elevate his level of play. And remember, up until this past weekend, we did think there was a legitimate argument that he should have been higher on the depth chart than Dillon Gabriel because he performed better against Carolina than Dillon Gabriel had performed in the preseason game against the Eagles. It's just that obviously he nosedived over this last weekend. So the tenor of the conversation changed.
Interview. Stephen A. Smith didn't stop there. He pointed out just how much the situation has shifted in the past week. He explained that while Shedeur Sanders had been steadily climbing the depth chart thanks to his past performances and clear potential, recent moves have completely changed the storyline. Even so, Stephen emphasized that with the Browns now showing full confidence in him, Shedeur has the perfect chance to prove he's ready to step up and deliver at an even higher level. This is his moment to show he's not just another young quarterback, but one who can rise to the occasion and blow past expectations. And what better way to prove it than by going head-to-head with a seasoned pro like Joe Burrow in the season opener?
Concern myself with outside type of things, but I'm committed to his development, just like all of our rookies. So we'll continue to focus on getting our guys better, and that's what we'll stay committed to, and that's what's important to me.
Interview. On the flip side, Shedeur Sanders is quickly turning into one of the hottest rising stars in the NFL. With the Browns' recent decision to trade Kenny Pickett, they've made it crystal clear that Sanders is their guy, showing they believe he has the talent to become a major piece of their future. His steady climb up the depth chart and his strong performances have already caught the eyes of fans and analysts everywhere. Now, with the Browns backing him fully, Sanders has a golden chance to prove himself in a massive way. Facing off against Joe Burrow in the season opener will be the ultimate test, but it's also the perfect opportunity for Sanders to establish himself as a real force in this league. As the season kicks off, all eyes will be glued to this matchup. Can Burrow finally shake off his early season struggles and prove he's truly the elite quarterback people hype him up to be? Or will Shedeur Sanders rise up and prove he's ready to outshine one of the biggest names in the game? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain, the drama surrounding these two quarterbacks is only heating up. Interview. And that's the truth behind this whole controversy. Whether you agree or not, one thing is clear, this story is shaking up the entire sports world. The conversation is only getting hotter, and we'll keep bringing you every update as it unfolds. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss the latest breaking news and explosive updates. Your support keeps us going, so stay tuned, because this is just the beginning.